Sun, moon, stars,
It's a dark night, 2-0. So, you see the beacon of light through that black hole? Greetings, suns and moons, and of course, I have to welcome back all my stars. Any and all information that you need about me or regarding this reading shall be in the description box below. Let go. Interesting enough, I started my introduction with the old quid pro quo, and because of this is telling me that I'm picking up on an energy pertaining to the past. Now, currently, someone may be feeling like you are up to something. However, what I'm getting is it's the opposite. And because of this, you may also be picking up on the same energy. Now, someone that you recently encountered may have said to you that they see something in your eyes. And due to this throwing you off, you may have wondered what they saw. Now, what I'm getting for you is this person from your recent past already knew that you were up to no good in a situation that arose in your environment. However, at this current moment, what I'm getting is this individual thinks that you are in someone else's home. And because they think this, what I feel to be true is that whatever got illuminated while you were speaking to someone is also something that you read about. And when you read about this, you may have noticed that someone did content on it. Now, for most, this is a synchronicity happening simultaneously. However, for a few beings that are connected, this has a lot to do with someone putting you in sync with someone else that they feel you are mirroring. And because they did this, I'm picking up the energy of confusion. Now, someone having a bout of a health issue is also an energy that is coming from this reading. However, currently, you may feel like it has nothing to do with them. And since this is the case, this Azrael and Chemosh energy is showing up in this reading. Now, someone may have came to you and said that they saw you doing something in a dream state. What I'm picking up is they were not in the dream state. However, you were. And because you were, a false belief about yourself that someone told another being was also proven to be a fib. A project may have something to do with this. Now, for some, this is an actual establishment, and for another, this is talking about a domain. Now, what I also feel to be true is the fall of a leaf has something to do with an encounter that you experienced in the past and a certain individual that is currently behind bars. Now, you could consider yourself a player. However, someone that you were intertwined with feels like they are a playerette. And because of this, they were willing to do anything to get your attention. Now, for some, the strip is their source of entertainment. And for another, this is talking about someone's occupation. Now, you may feel like you were puppeteering a lady of the night. However, what I'm getting is they felt like they had you dangling from a string. And due to this energy feeling like they were confined, this is telling me that they broke loose, and so did you. Now, what I'm picking up is someone considers themselves Blasian. However, you may beg to differ. What I'm getting is this is a high yellow energy. And because they consider themselves light-skinned, they're able to get away with things that others are not. Now, what I'm also getting is an appearance in the near future is going to have someone puzzled. And this is simply because they felt like they were going to get out of a situation because of a candle. Now, for those that have seen my prior reading that also implicated a Capricorn female, you are aware of who this person is. However, for those that are not familiar with this individual, this is talking about someone that they feel is devilish. And because of this, what I'm going to say is you need a personal reading. Now, getting back to the reading at hand, someone that felt like they had some form of immortality is now realizing that they don't. And this is because of a Ophiuchus type of energy and a Baphomet. Now, for those that are inquiring about Baphomet, I'm going to tell you now that Baphomet is an archangel. Now, in regards to the false narratives that have been printed about archangels, I'm going to elaborate more on that currently and in the future. Now, in regards to this dragon confrontation, some are not aware that the dragon is a symbol of an archangel. However, in the coming months, what I foresee is a Chagalon appearing in someone's dreams, and when it appears, you're going to say that that looks like a flying dragon. Now, for those that have seen an iguana or a snake, what this is revealing to you is that an energy that you have around you is also feeling that you are up to no good. And since they feel this way, they're projecting images to your pineal gland. Now, some of you are familiar with the character Kermit. However, you're not aware that Kermit is also a spiritual being. And because of this reading is going to go in the direction of a spiritual awakening. Now, someone that was up to no good in the recent past also felt like either you or an acquaintance of theirs deserved what they got. And because of this, they were going ham on your energy and anyone around you as well. Now, in regards to someone's status, currently what I'm getting is an individual from your past or possibly a third party's ran across a lump sum of money. And when they ran across this money, they began to splurge unbelievably. And because they went all out, they were looking like they were fabulous. However, what I'm getting is someone told a tall tale. And when they told this tale, they added extras onto it. Now, what I'm feeling is for someone that could be a content creator on this platform, this was a story time. However, for another, this was somebody's actual encounter. Show me what it is I need to see. Now, what I'm picking up is you may have recently went to visit someone, and when you did so, an individual that you feel is a character also showed up. And because they showed up at this establishment, you were able to gauge their temperature. However, what I feel to be true currently is that this individual that you know told a tall tale was also attempting to implicate you in something that you know someone else did. Now, in the coming months, someone that is institutionalized is going to reappear. And when they do so, they're going to be asking a lot of questions about someone's whereabouts. Now, what I'm getting is someone may have gotten proposed to while someone was down, and because they wed, an individual on the outside is believing that this person is not going to be a problem for them. However, I beg to differ. Now, I'm also getting a scenario where someone was left a house, and because they were in someone else's home, they were accountable for it. However, what I'm feeling is that the individuals that were in this home did not take care of it. Now, you could be a property owner or you were in an Airbnb. Now, if you are the individual that is a property owner, this is talking about someone that you trusted to keep your home together, going ham inside of it because they felt like you did them dirty. And for this other individual to currently be in an Airbnb, they are now feeling like they got away with something scot-free. Now, I'm also getting a scenario where someone travels a lot because of their occupation. And because they travel, they may have been seen somewhere else outside of where you are currently living. Now, I'm picking up on a situation dealing with New York. However, for some, this is an indication of a city environment. What I'm getting for you is when you left your home that you could be renting, however, you don't necessarily have to be, someone inside of it said they seen you do something. Now, paperwork and documentation has a lot to do with this reading. However, in the near future, someone is going to show some papers to another individual that talks about something that you either did or something that you bore witness to. And because of this, someone currently may be feeling like they gotta skip town. Now, what I'm also picking up is someone involved in this has their defenses down, and this is because you are not around or a person that they feel did something isn't. Now, how this all ties together is these are individuals that you either know or individuals that did something to you. Now, if you feel like this is your energy in this reading, my advice is to join the more tier. However, if you're feeling like you need a more personal instruction, then tier 4, 5, or 6 is best for you. When you subscribe to any of those tiers, that gives you access to whatever tier is below it. So join the membership. Now, what I'm currently picking up is a jam that someone tried to put you in, or possibly a third party, is no longer applicable. And this is because someone's time ran out. However, if you're someone that is institutionalized, what this is talking about is someone feeling like they scapegoated you and got away with it. And because of this, a hearing that is in the near future is going to bring the dogs out. And when this happens, the people in their environment and the people that they placate that could be online, however, they don't necessarily have to be, are going to say, I knew this was going to happen because I've seen this person do this before. Now, what I'm also picking up is a water sign was implicated in something that they didn't do in the past. And this has a lot to do with someone believing that they can compare themselves to you, or someone attempting to say that the energy that they're pulling on is you, when in real actuality, it was them. I'm being guided to end this here. Deuces. What is your name? What is your name? Sergisias Etha.